Juno, you're in my way. You always this guy. Always. 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 Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see by the title, it is going to be a Chanel unboxing, and I did get this item from Buyma. So this is my second experience now shopping with Buyma US. Before I get into this video, if you aren't already subscribed and you do love luxury videos, then I would love if you would hit that subscribe button below and also the bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos, which is on every Wednesday and every weekend. And for everyone who is already subscribed, thank you very much for watching my videos. As always, I really appreciate you guys. And I've spoken to a lot of you in DMs anyway, so yeah, let's just get straight into this unboxing. So, alright, I'm going to unbox it first and then we're going to have a chat about, again, my experience shopping on the Buyma website. And this time around, I thought I would just give you a little bit more detail with shopping through the Buyma website, because I did get quite a lot of questions after my last video of the item that I got through Buyma. So hopefully I can address those questions today with a bit of screen recording and whatnot. Sorry, the box is upside down, so it kind of ruins it. A bit anticlimactic when the box is the wrong way around. So care booklet as usual. Also included a card as well. This isn't a genuine unboxing because I did already open up the item just to make sure that everything was fine. I'm not going to reveal an item to you that I haven't actually checked myself when it is being bought from somewhere that's not the boutique. And it's just got a nice little handwritten note from the personal shopper on the Buyma website. And this is a nice card, actually. I really quite like this. Okay, 2 dust bags as usual. And opening it up, I did also get a receipt, but he sent it to me electronically. So I have a copy of the receipt in my phone. And here we are. Shoes again. I know, I am shoe crazy. I love shoes, especially Chanel shoes. I think Chanel shoes are really a great price point when it comes to designer shoes. This particular sneaker you probably already recognize from one of my previous haul videos. One second. Sorry, I dropped the laces, so I had to go pick them up. So yeah, it does come with spare laces. You probably recognize these from my previous haul video. These are the same style of sneaker that I've already unboxed, except these are the black and white. And I said in my previous haul video that I really wanted the black and white ones as well, but I could not get them in Australia. They were sold out all across Australia. And I have multiple sales associates that I am in contact with across Australia. I deal with different ones, so that way I can actually get items from within Australia. This is a more recent thing that I've been able to do, is get more contacts from within Australia, Chanel boutiques. But yeah, they were sold out across all Australia. These were actually sold out in Hong Kong. They were sold out in Japan as well. So I had to source these, well, let me just backtrack a bit. I sourced these through the Buyma US website, which is a personal shopping website. I contacted multiple personal shoppers on the Buyma website. So I contacted ones that were in Hong Kong, I contacted ones that were in Japan, I contacted even ones that were in France as well. And the ones that I ended up buying with, the personal shopper I ended up buying with, is also based in France, but he searched all over France for me. And he happened to be the last personal shopper that I actually bought my Chanel sandals from, if you watched my previous Buyma video. So I ended up dealing with the same personal shopper again. And it just happened to be that, look, you know, I contacted all these other personal shoppers where I could see the pricing on the Buyma website, and I was like, you know what, I'm okay to pay that. It only works out to be a very tiny premium that I'm paying for it. I contacted pretty much the cheapest price that I could find. I contacted all of those as my first point of contact, and they couldn't find them. They were sold out, like I said, in HK, Japan, another personal shopper in France where he was located, he or she couldn't get them as well. But the personal shopper that I did shop with before, I sent him a DM and reached out to him and asked if he could actually get these shoes for me. And he took probably about a good 5 days to actually locate these for me. He had to contact pretty much every single Chanel boutique in France before he could actually find them. And he got them in a 36.5, so these are half size up from my other ones, but they are fine anyway. Look, I find that these shoes do run slightly tiny bit big, but they are still relatively true to size in my opinion. So I just have to wear thicker socks, or if I really need to, I can chuck an insole in, but at least they don't look too big because they're not actually a full size up or anything. They're only a half size up. So I'll just give you a quick run around of the shoe, you know, before I get too much into detail about how the process actually works. Black laces, same style as the other ones. They say Chanel all the way around the back. And then the black soles, and then you got the white laces. So if you want to change them up, and you just want them to be white, so it's just white, more white than black, then you can. But I actually really like the black laces on these. I think that these look really cool. Like, whereas with my other sneakers that I have actually changed them out to white laces. Let me just go grab them just so you can see them as a reference. I did change these to white laces just so it kind of toned them down a bit, because these are actually a neon pink and they're like an orangey neon pink. They're super, super, super neon. So I find that these are actually going to go with a lot more outfits as opposed to these, because they are so bright pink. Now these I actually got from the Chanel boutique in Australia. They were actually the only ones left in a size 36 that they had in Australia. There was only this color. It was only in the boutique that I typically shop at, which is in Sydney Westfield, and I got it from them. But when I tried to ask for these across all Australia, they were sold out. So these are the much harder ones to get, because I can understand they're easier to wear because they're neutral coloring, just black and white, whereas this may not be everyone's cup of tea because they are quite, you know, neon. But just so you can see both shoes side by side. So essentially they're the same shoe, except you just see that obviously color difference, but the stitching is different. Because this is got that neon pink, you actually get neon pink stitching, whereas this is just white and black, so you just got white stitching all the way around. I'm very happy that I now have both of these shoes. I think they're going to be fantastic for my collection. I am a sneaker addict. I love sneakers. I have Nike. I have Nike shoes. I have Fila shoes. I have Converse shoes. I also have Hermes sneakers. So I don't just have only designer sneakers, but I do like I said, I do like the Chanel price point when it comes to luxury shoes. I think that's very reasonable. Now let's talk about my experience with buying through the Buyma website. Obviously, I'm quite happy with Buyma. I think that they're a fantastic service, and let me just explain to you more as what they are, because I know it's a little bit confusing. When you go and jump on the Buyma website, you will see that you know, you can go and click in categories. You got women, men's, you got bags and that sort of thing, and that'll just take you to a heap of listings that are generally personal shopper listings. So they're generally listings for personal shoppers that they can actually source these items for you. So they take the photos at the boutique and then they post them as an advert, and they tell you the price, because you can see the price up front, how much it's going to cost if they source this item for you. There are, however, sometimes ready to ship items, and this is quite common when it comes to the resale market, that personal shoppers do tend to buy out hot items and then they resell them, okay, for a profit, quite obviously. So there are some items that are ready to ship that have already been pre-bought by the personal shopper, but there's not many, okay, there's not many. And there are multitudes of personal shoppers on the Buyma website. They are from everywhere. Like I said, Japan, Hong Kong, Italy, France, United States, Canada, even maybe Australia. I haven't seen one from Australia yet because we have ridiculously crazy prices, but they are from all over the world. So that's a fantastic thing as well. So if you want to buy from a personal shopper that's located within your country, you can more than likely find a personal shopper from within your country by going through the Buyma website. Now, like I said, I did happen to deal with the same personal shopper that I dealt with last time. I sent him a DM to actually source these for me because I wasn't able to find it from anyone else. He is a fantastic personal shopper. His name is at Marinier, something like that. I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see. He is based in France, and yeah, he will go all over France to find the item for you. I think that he is absolutely fabulous. However, the other personal shoppers are also great as well that I dealt with, really quick to respond, quite helpful, you know, and they even said to me, look, I can get this color, I just can't get this. So they were able to give me some alternatives, so I had options as well. Now, also I wanted to say, look, there is a chance that you probably have to pay taxes and duties when it comes to receiving your items from Buyma. It really depends on your country's policy. In Australia, any items that are over $1,000, we do have to pay duties and taxes on if it has been shipped by international courier. In Australia, the retail price of these is $13.40. I ended up paying pretty much the same as the retail price because I had a Buyma voucher. Buyma has vouchers, coupon codes that they every so often advertise. Like currently at the time I'm filming this video, they are doing an Independence Day offer, so you get 100 USD off. At the time I bought it, they were doing 150 USD off, a Memorial Day offer. So just keep an eye on the Buyma website. If you aren't, like say for example, you don't want to pay too much of a premium to buy an item that you're looking for, but to be quite frank, whenever you source something from a personal shopper, you always have to pay a premium, okay? But if you're trying to reduce the premium that you pay, then just wait until Buyma has a coupon, all right? But just bear in mind that if you're after a hot item, it might sell out quite quickly. Now, let me just run through a bit of the process when it comes to Buyma. Try and do it from sort of start to finish as though you are a new shopper on the Buyma website. So obviously you want to create an account with Buyma. And if, say, for example, you are searching for the Chanel vanity case. Let's give that as a great example because that is a very hot item right now. Go and type in Chanel, the Chanel vanity case. Okay, go and, you know, search, filter the search results by lowest price, so that way you're trying to get the best price possible, and you find the one you're after. Look, a lot of these sellers will have stock photos. They either have stock photos from the Chanel website or they have photos from the actual boutique. If you go and click on them, they may actually have more color options than what they're showing on the front image. So just bear that in mind. You might see that they only got black, but they might actually have more color options, or they might not even have black and they've only got other color options. So just sort by the lowest price and just click on the lowest price and see what the colors are that they are offering. And then you want to click on contact seller, and that's when you're going to ask about the availability of this product. You can always just ask, you know, what kind of shipping is included in the price. Okay, contact the seller and they will get back to you to let you know that they are going to go and try and find the item for you and check on the availability. Usually sellers are quite quick, you know, personal shoppers are quite quick, and they get back to you within a day. Generally, some of them might take a day or two, but generally it's about 24 hours that you'll get a response about the availability of an item. But just, you know, try to be patient somewhat, because they are waiting on their sales associates to get back to them. And, you know, they might be ringing one sales associate and they don't have it, and they have to keep contacting other boutiques. So it may take them some time. Generally, in my experience, it's been about, I get a response within around about, say, 12 hours for them to say that they will check for me and get back to me. If I don't get that, I usually get a response within 24 to 48 hours telling me if the product is available or not. And when they say to you that it is available, they will ask you to go ahead and purchase the item, okay, through the advertisement that you originally clicked on. And you just go ahead and you add it to cart, and you go ahead and you buy the item. Now, when you are buying the item, you will notice that there is a 5% surcharge on top. This is actually the Buyma fee. And the seller, the personal shopper, has to pay a fee to Buyma as well, but you only have to pay 5%. And that's why I said, if you don't want to pay too much of that premium because of that 5% that you have to add on at the very end when you're paying, then just wait for a Buyma coupon to come up, okay? Because they do come up for, you know, holiday events, that sort of thing. Another thing that I wanted to say is that you can actually pay with PayPal or you can pay with credit card. I tend to pay with PayPal, but either way, I would say PayPal is probably the better option because you do get buyer protection. I do not have any doubts on the authenticity on the Buyma website though, because these are personal shoppers. These are people that will provide you with the receipt providing you ask for it. You can even just get them to send you the receipt once you pay for the item and they go and buy the item, get them to send you the receipt electronically through the Buyma message system. So look, in a nutshell, I think that kind of sums it up, sort of thing. If the personal shopper that you first contact doesn't have the item, then you just go ahead and contact the next one, and so forth and so forth. You can even reach out to them, like the lowest price listing. Say you're after like a purple vanity case and they don't have it advertised, you can even just ask them, by any chance you're able to get the purple one. That's pretty much what I did with these. I contacted the personal shopper that I dealt with last time in the private message system, and I'm like, are you able to get these for me? And he found them for me, and then he created a listing on Buyma, a special link listing. So I had the photo of the shoes, the size of the shoes, the price, and I added it to cart and I paid from there. So I still went through the Buyma system and I still paid with PayPal, so I have the buyer protection and everything like that. If you do want extra peace of mind, and I would say this with anywhere that you buy that is not the boutique, and it's even sometimes questionable at the boutique, but you know, we're not going to go into that. But if you're buying anywhere that is outside of the boutique and you're not buying it yourself from the boutique, even if you're buying from a personal shopper that you have shopped with before and you aren't, say, skilled in authenticating, or you want peace of mind, say this is, even if it's your first luxury purchase, your second, your third, your fifth, it doesn't matter. Look, everyone is different. Everyone requires some kind of level of peace of mind. And if you want that, then I just suggest get the item authenticated. I have a coupon code for $5 credit, $5 off with Real Authentication. They do Chanel authentication. They do all the series. They're absolutely fantastic, but they do other brands. They do Louis Vuitton, Hermes, Chloe, Fendi, Gucci, everything. So Real Authentication is a fantastic authentication website, and if you want that peace of mind, just go ahead and get it authenticated with them. Look, I would say, for me, I personally feel quite comfortable to go ahead and pay the personal shopper, you know, and everything, and then get authenticated afterwards, because I have paid with PayPal anyway, so I have buyer protection too. I also have the Buyma guarantee. I think if you're dealing with a personal shopper for the first time, or you're wanting to get an item sourced, I think that going through the Buyma website to use a personal shopper is far better than just going and contacting a random personal shopper that advertises their services on Instagram, okay? It's just a lot more safer. You pay with PayPal, you've got the Buyma backing as well. Buyma is, I believe it's a Japanese owned company, so, you know, in Japan, selling fakes is highly illegal. It is extremely punishable. It's very forbidden. It's not allowed, you know. So you have that backing of a company that is quite experienced when it comes to luxury goods. So I really doubt that they're gonna let anything slip through. Like, they will protect you. You know, they wouldn't want to ruin their reputation, like I said. So yeah, Buyma, fantastic website if you are looking to actually source something that you cannot get in your country. If you do have any questions, of course, feel free to leave them down below, or just send me a DM in Instagram and I will address them the best I can and help you out the best I can, you know. This is a luxury community. We should all help each other. We all love luxury goods, so even though our tastes are different, essentially we still, you know, we love and appreciate luxury fashion. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.